record button has
like
been turned on.
We're like we're in a weird like British sci-fi movie. Like we've been hit. Like Star Wars when they get hit, they're like, activate the shields. The record button has been hit.
I thought it was like a Love Island episode. That's what I was going for. But I guess you could put the two together. Like, do you think
Love
Star
Island,
Wars...
they just go, we've got a text. We got a text.
We got a text. There's been a ding. I heard the ding.
Did anyone hear a ding?
I heard the ding. Imagine if Love Island was mixed with Star Wars. Like,
I'd rather not.
Like, do you think they would do like interspecies in the house or in the spaceship?
Yeah, like,
or would they do like
where a Gungan, like, which is a Jar Jar Binks one?
Yeah,
you know, tries to
goes
get
with a Wookiee.
Oh, that'd be great.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Miso want to fuck Wook Wook.
Oh, she's a bit cash thick. Cash thick. Guys, look, hey, welcome back to Luke and Meg.
Welcome back.
Pretty niche start.
Very niche start.
First, no, it's not. Never mind.
What were you going to say?
I was about to say it's the first ever international episode, but it's not. We did some in the UK.
Yeah, we
did like a month of them.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah.
Guys, second ever international series.
It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
We're in New Zealand.
Yeah, we're making our way up.
We're recording this in Palmerston North.
Just come over a little bit of a squiz into my direction.
One of the places I've ever been. Now, it's actually quite nice.
I like Palmerston. I've only gone 800 metres down the road, really.
You've been to the Woolies and back?
Yeah, so... From what I can see, this street that we're on is lovely.
Yeah, it makes like the supermarket is unmatched.
Yeah, yeah.
It just doesn't feel like you go overseas when you go to New Zealand because it's short flight. You do need a passport. That's about the only difference. And you get option of duty free at the airport if you want to buy liquor that's 10% off.
Yeah, but once you start driving in New Zealand, that's when you really go, oh shit, this is definitely another country. Like, it is so beautiful. I love
we haven't reached.
I loved driving here last time.
We haven't reached Hobbit country yet.
Not yet. And you know what? The next 10 days are going to be freaking hell driving because we get to the airport, we get our hire car, and we realize we're like, oh, there's no like aux cord in this car. That's so strange. And then we're like, oh, there's only a radio. There's not even a CD player. We're like, that, okay, it's an old car. Fair enough.
No cruise control either.
No cruise.
So we have to, God, we are such like just modern people. Like, people used to walk between these places back in the day.
Yeah.
And we're just like, oh, I have to put my foot in the accelerator.
Yeah, people like, I have to ride my freaking yak here. Yak. And we're like, oh no, I have to push down on a pedal for my car to go.
And then the radio doesn't even work.
Nah, radio doesn't work. So no cruise control.
The car is on mute.
And it doesn't lock, like, so the way that you lock it is you have to like old school key in the car, twist, open.
There's no battery in the key. It's just a key.
Yeah. And I realized the other night, if there was like a loony after us trying to kill us or something, we would all die because it took Tyler like 30 seconds to get around the car to unlock it for us then to all be able to open the car.
Yeah, but it's New Zealand. There's not really loonies. Like, everyone here's so lovely.
No, I said that last time. And then I got corkied.
Okay, you entered a fight on purpose in Dunedin.
It still happened. I entered a fight because no one else was helping.
Who cares? Let them fight.
No.
So what if they're at a comedy show and I'm trying to perform? Let them go at it. Who cares? Not the end of the world.
But you're like, they're so lovely. And I'm like, they are.
Yeah. Even in a fight, they're just like, oh, kia ora, bro. I'm going to bash your fucking head in.
Yeah, the best one.
Like, in my head, they all speak really high pitch, but they don't.
Well, the bouncer, the last bit, I mean, I've probably told this so many times on the podcast because it's such a good story. But when we were actually in Australia, we were in Wollongong, and one of the security guard was
You've told this
a Maori.
story before.
Yeah. And he
they
got into a fight and basically just went, oi, bro, if you don't leave, I'm going to smash your head in, cunt. I was like, that's the loveliest way to say that you're going to bash someone. What were you going to say?
I forget.
Sorry.
What did you say?
About the security guard?
Oh, no, I got no idea.
Got no idea.
Completely lost that train of thought. It left the station.
Well, we've
aboard
had
the Nothing Express. Toot, toot.
I had a very stressful week. How was your week, Luke?
Awful.
Yeah, it was terrible. I
was with you the whole time.
I was so sick and having to get the bloody house ready and stuff so that we can go away. They could take photos when we leave.
Weeks off touring are so much worse than weeks on.
Oh, it's so bad.
Everyone goes, oh, it's great, you've got a week off. I saw your schedule, you got a week off. I'm like, no, that's when my life gets shit, dude.
Yeah.
When I'm doing shows every day, that's the only thing I really need to do, so that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, there's routine in what we do. And then when we go back home, we have less of a routine when we're on tour.
Our landlord, so we're moving out at the end of the year because we bought a new house, right? And we have to clean, well, Meg had to clean up our entire house, right? I helped, but God, I'm useless.
No,
really.
I had to make it like picture ready as well.
Yeah.
And so, because obviously it's not our house, and so
I also
a lot
had
of
heaps
the
of
things
shows on last week as well, so I was working every day.
Yeah.
And then coming home and being like, what do you want me to do?
Exactly. And like it was just so stressful. But then it's like because it's not our forever home that we're in, obviously now, a lot of the stuff we have is kind of mixed match because I'm like, it's like stuff that people have given us or, you know, stuff that we haven't done and like put into the house for aesthetic reasons. It's more just like practical, and we're like, just put it in there because it's not our
So you're
house.
saying we're not going to own the square kitchen table that we got off Facebook Marketplace for $200 and picked up in Frankston?
Yeah, but
We're not going to own that forever?
That's not even the worst part. It was the upstairs bedroom that I realized.
When we picked up that table, I was like, this is forever. Turns out it's for 2 years.
2 years. Yeah, we knew it
I
was
tried
a
to
2-year
palm it off to Blake last night.
Oh, stop it. It's
like,
too big.
Hey, do you look, I was like, you in the market for a massive table that's going to be too big for your apartment?
Table?
And he was like, honestly, maybe. But yeah, big week. Finished up the Australian tour. I just want to say thank you very much to everyone who came out over the last 5 months. We started May 30th. And we've been going ever since.
Yeah.
And we had a quick little 48-hour hiatus from touring. And then we got on a plane at 8 a.m. Had to wake up at 4:30. Yes, dude. No, I had to leave the house at 4:30 actually.
No, it's good though. We're excited for this tour.
Yeah, we did 130 shows exactly, which is so good that it was just a nice little round number at the end. It made me happy.
Would you have done an additional show if you were at 129?
100%.
Yeah.
I would have been like, just book one in because it makes me feel weird.
Yeah, yeah.
It says that it's just a clean little, I don't know, man. I like a
whole number.
Both are whole numbers.
No, sorry, not a whole number.
Multiple
like
of 10 for some reason just seems good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a massive year. Thank you so much. We sold like twice the amount of tickets than last year, which is crazy.
That's insane,
in Australia.
dude.
So thank you. We are going to be having Australia off next year. I've been doing it to death for the last like 7 years.
Yeah.
But we're going to be going international.
Woohoo!
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's exciting. I'm so excited.
And it will be announced. People will keep asking me. Probably like March. I'm doing a few little bits and bobs around Australia for the first half of the year next year, which you'll find out. Just bits and bobs.
Yeah,
but
it's more just
I'm not doing a full tour.
You can create a little bit of a new show.
I have big plans let's just say I have big plans. Oh, I'm doing a UK tour. I feel like I've said that already.
You've already said that, yeah.
I have big plans in the UK next year of what I want to do. And I'm thinking about, it was not confirmed yet, but I've been toying with the idea of shooting a special, which means I need to keep doing stand-up between now and then. So I'm doing bits and bobs, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
So thank you. That's all.
Good job.
I just want to say thank you very much. And thank you, Meg, being there the
you.
whole time and being the kindest, most generous, sweetest, and most beautiful girlfriend
Well, I am.
A boy could ask for.
Especially because I got you those new shoes. You're not wearing them, but
they look so clean,
they're
man.
so freaking clean. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to tell you how much effort I've gone through to get these freaking shoes.
I'm so angry at you.
Okay, you can be angry.
I don't like being gifted things. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why.
My God.
It's in the same vein to me as like receiving compliments. I go, oh, cool, thank you.
No,
I just don't.
Eventually,
like it.
in the end, when I found them, I was like, I don't care how much these are. I just need to get them. I need to, because it took me like 3 months of solid searching to actually find one that wasn't like dodgy. Yeah. You know how you go onto eBay sometimes and it's like, or you go into like a, third sale site.
Yeah. The reason why she had to go hunting, because I bought these shoes in Manchester in the UK earlier this year at the JD Sports at the big shopping centre there. Mm-hmm. And then they were half a size too small.
Big.
Or big, I forget.
Yeah, half size too big.
And then we went round to every single JD Sports in the UK on every tour stop. So wherever we did a show, we checked out that JD Sports and asked if I could swap it, but none of them had my size.
No.
And then at the last stop, the London one, I had to just get a refund.
Yeah.
And I never took them home with me. So we travelled around with these shoes in the bonnet of the car, because it was like this electric car where they had obviously no engine,
Space
so there's
in the bonnet.
Storage in the bonnet.
Yeah. And we traveled around everywhere trying to find this thing, right? And then we get back and I'm like, okay, surely an Australian store has them, something like that. Nike has them. Looking everywhere for them. I can't find them.
Yeah, but why did you think I cared so much about these shoes?
No, I cared so much about these shoes. Here's the thing. It wasn't really even for you in the end. That's how bad this obsession became with me. I know. I love you so much.
No, it's sad for you.
But these shoes were in my dreams. And so there was one time, it was a night, and it was a few nights in a row where I just consecutively had dreams about these shoes, and you were wearing them, and I was like, God damn, that is the most satisfying thing for my brain. You know, when people, you don't get it, but when I listen to ASMR, it gives me tingles and it gives me a feeling, right? I was in my dream, I was getting the same tingles of you wearing these shoes. It was so strange. And so I'm like, I need to find them because it'll be perfect for an anniversary present. And I'm like, I'm 3 months out. It's not going to be that hard. I'm just going to go online, find them. I searched for 3 months to find these freaking shoes, and I finally got them on eBay, and it was super dodgy, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to lose all of this money. And they
shouldn't.
What?
Because I'm not a sneaker guy. You shouldn't be I don't care about shoes. I've been wearing Vans, and this is my shoe progression from a child. Dunlop volleys into Vans, into more Vans, into more Vans, and then I eventually got on the Reebok chain.
Yeah,
I'm not a sneakerhead.
No,
so you don't need to go to.
No, this once again, you've already.
I know, but it makes me sick how much money I know you spent on these.
I know, but then
because they're not worth
when
that.
When they came, that itch was scratched, dude, and it has exceeded my expectations. Because on stage, you wear the shoes.
Oh, I wore them once.
Yeah, but you wore them on stage last night, and oh my God, it was just that tingle of yes. Good. I'm very happy that I got you them.
I believe no one even mentioned my shoes.
I know.
Pretty crazy.
Well, no, that's the great thing about them. They're subtle, They're not loud. They're not hey, look at me, I'm flaunting cash here. They're
no, I'm flaunting my girlfriend's cash here. That's what they say. They scream, they scream me being a gold digger.
It's a 5-year anniversary. It's a
I feel like it just happened to be timed at that. I think you just were on this endless hunt, and then you were like, what's an occasion? How do I justify this?
Yeah. And the 5-year anniversary was a pretty good one.
The right time.
It was that or a watch, and I was like, the watch was pretty difficult to get without you knowing about
I appreciate the effort.
Yeah, stuff it.
Because they are cool.
Cool.
And
they're trendy.
You know what? Actually, I walked downstairs with them right before about to head off to the show, and Blake noticed immediately. He's
Stop it. Oh, my God.
Ooh, out of him. I think he did a little cum. I don't think he came. He was like half chub for sure. He was into it. But anyway, yeah, cool. New shoes. So
New shoes.
Been a while actually since I've got new kicks. Oh, that's not true. I got new kicks at the start of the year before my special. Again, just new box.
Yeah, just some box. Well, you're branching out more than I can. I've had the same shoes since I was pretty much 12. So
do you want me to go on an endless hunt?
No.
For a pair of Air Force Ones and let them control my unconscious state?
No, absolutely not. No,
You wouldn't recommend that to a friend?
No, I wouldn't recommend that for a friend. Absolutely not. That won't be happening again. My brain can't take it. You know what my brain can take, though? And it shouldn't be able to take. It should be ejecting itself right now. We watched season 2 of The D'Amelio Show.
Wasn't it season 3?
Was it 3?
I don't know. I feel like it's like
maybe it was 3. Yeah, maybe it was 3. 2 or 3, whatever the most recent one was. And it's so good, isn't it?
You keep calling it our guilty pleasure show.
It is a guilty pleasure show.
Mate, ain't no guilt here. It's pure pleasure for me. I love that shit. There's something about watching like rich American people fight that's my ASMR. That's what makes me tingle. I watch that and I go, ooh, that's the stuff.
There's so many people out there like that. Like reality TV shows in general.
Yeah.
Like the people who watch Love Island and The Bachelor and Married at First Sight.
I could fall asleep to Dixie D'Amelio.
Kardashians.
Like I could fall asleep to Dixie D'Amelio just going off at her manager.
Just crying in the bathroom.
Oh, that's just like, that's soothing to me. You know?
Dude, it was just...
My sister's more famous than me. Oh, dude, give me more. She is more famous. Keep going.
I just found it... Okay, I'm not going to shit on the show. I don't want to shit on the show because I do like it. Well, I watch it. I watch it unironically. I do.
There are some
but
really interesting parts about the life and there are some, like all reality, just some segments where you're like, you've clearly run out of stuff.
Dixie.
Towards the end of the season, they started just putting on family sporting challenges where they're like, today we're riding BMX bikes.
We're doing a triathlon today, guys.
And I'm just like, just start another argument. What is this shit? I don't want to watch you do sport.
No.
That's not what that's what I'm not, no one's there to watch them do sport. If I wanted to watch people do sport, fucking watch reruns of the Olympics. I don't know.
And it was all, the thing, it wasn't like the whole family. It was actually just Dixie wasn't doing anything, like work-wise. And so it was almost more to like keep her entertained and like keep her to like look like she's doing something. Because Charlie would never be involved in them. It would always be like, oh, let's do this with Dixie and like try and get her, let's have
just
fun.
Like completely like zoom out for people who are so lost.
Oh yeah, of course.
So they're TikTok stars.
Yes.
For people who don't know, I know that they're like household names and they're like the biggest TikTokers in the world.
Yes.
Charlie is that still correct?
Yeah.
She's still the biggest?
Yeah, she's still the biggest.
Anyway, for those who don't know, there's a reality TV show about this family where the daughters are blown up on TikTok, but now it's like, I guess it's similar to Kardashians in the sense that now they're all just famous because of the daughters.
Yeah.
Similar concept.
Yeah.
Except the dad's not an Olympian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dad has allegedly not killed anyone with his car yet.
Yeah.
So it's not that close to the Kardashians. Yet. You don't know what's going to happen.
Like you're betting on it happening in the future.
I don't know, man. If they want to go to season 12 or whatever the Kardashians are up to.
They're like, guys, we're running out of content. Okay, someone get the car.
Yeah.
No, but it's very entertaining watching their lives play out. It's just like what to do with unlimited cash and...
Honestly, yes and no. My favorite part of the season is Charlie, who's like, she's the main one. She was dating Travis Barker's son from Blink-182, and they're my favorite band, Landon Barker. And this kid, dude, is, and like, seems like a nice guy. Right, let's just put that out there. because what I'm about to say next isn't going to be as nice.
I don't know what you're going to say.
He's just like such a Nepo baby. And that's not even his fault.
No.
His dad's a multi-millionaire because he's like the most famous drummer in the world, right?
Yeah.
But whenever he opens his mouth, I don't think he realizes that everything he says, there's just like there's like no regard for how much things cost ever. Like he was like pitching ideas. He's like, you know what? We should all like do a thing where we do a fake prom and like we fly in our hometown friends and we fly in this and we set up this and we do this and we do it at this big thing. And then he's like just throwing around these ideas. And I'm sitting there like, dude, in that sentence, you've stacked up $30,000 minimum.
Yeah.
Flights, a comm, venue hire.
Yeah.
But maybe I watch shows differently. I'm just like, God, the budget of this is out of control. Where other people are just like, oh my God, they're going to prom.
That's been...
I watch it, I'm like, who the fuck's paying for this?
So that's actually a massive issue in society today is apparently from more the Kardashian side where like a lot of particularly young women are looking at that lifestyle. They're buying designer. They're buying just insane things. They're going like on holidays. They're doing all of this stuff. And it puts this expectation on lifestyle. And so people are now getting depressed from watching it because majority of people will never be able to afford that, let alone just the cost of living. It's like a genuine like crisis.
Say if I like, you know, say if things keep going well and like say if I started doing arenas, I don't know how that would happen, but whatever. I got even more popular, right? And we became super rich and famous. Do you reckon we should make a reality TV show, but we just show like us at Coles? And we're just like, oh, what's on special, darling? Like, and
Get
we
the
just
cheese.
and it's like, and it's so people can like just be happy watching us being like, oh my God, like they also like it when the pasta salad's half price and just about to expire.
I always wondered, oh God, I thought about this like 3 years ago when I was like, oh, actually probably more, when I was doing like sketches and stuff. I always had the idea of, you know how like they have the reality TV shows on WAGs, like the wives and girlfriends of professional athletes and stuff. I always had the idea of what would it be like to have a TV show of the girlfriends of comedians.
I feel like it would just be
because it was
sad and neglectful.
Yeah. And then I started
I'm not saying
thinking
that
about
our
it.
relationship is like that because you come on tour with me. But say if you didn't tour with me, I would never see you.
So then I was like talking to obviously our other like girlfriends and stuff, and I was like, this idea is not going to go well.
Yeah, dude.
We cannot do this idea. Was only funny in my head. Like,
Zoe and Meg. So
it's me and Zoe.
So Blake's girlfriend Zoe and Meg, like when we all hang out, they call themselves quags because our company is called Keg. So they go out and they'll just be like, yeah, quags only. And you're like, and I was like, what? And they're like, keg wives and girlfriends, you wouldn't get it.
And we're like chanting like in a club, like quag, 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 unce, unce. Blake's above us right now. Do you like quag?
Oh, yeah. Doesn't really, wouldn't it be... It'd be a C, really, because it should be comedian. But they did it because of Keg, because the company.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the quag sounds like just a Q. Like quag.
Oh, it should be quack.
Quags just sounds like you guys are friendly with Quagmire from Family Guy. Quags.
Quack, quack.
Giggity, giggity.
This is silly.
But yeah, speaking of like that idea... I guess, has anyone ever done it? I guess no one would watch it. This is the problem with it. But like, it would be interesting. You know, it's called reality TV, but it's like not really like anyone's reality.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be interesting, like just watching. But then maybe it wouldn't be interesting watching actual reality. That's why no one would watch it.
It would just be me either working on my computer or watching TikToks or searching up cow videos for like 15 hours of the day.
Yeah, and I guess but I'm just talking like you follow. I'm not talking about us. We don't have normal lives, but I'm just thinking like a show that follows like a normal family where they both have 9 to 5s and like they get home and they're just like, oh, let's watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Isn't that just like Super Nanny?
Is that a show?
Oh, you don't know what Super Nanny is?
No.
It's like
Sounds
the
cool.
UK. You would find it very funny. It's the UK version of like where this nanny who like specializes in children's behavior goes around to these like families who just have zero control over the kids.
Oh, yeah,
like the
I've seen
kids
that.
are always just fucking running up the walls. They're just like stabbing pillows.
Is that the show where the kid's like, I love chicken nuggets?
No, that's Wife Swap.
Oh.
No, don't take my bacon. Now, see here, little miss. I love my bacon. Bacon is good for me.
It's crazy that sometimes I'll be like, hey, Meg, like, where's the whatever? Like something important. Like, where are our passports? We're going overseas. And you're like, I don't know. And then,
but I can remember direct quotes from like obscure UK TV shows.
yeah, you're like an encyclopedia of just garbage TikToks that you've consumed.
No, that's not TikToks. That's like way back when. That was like 2000s. It's just so funny.
But anyway, the D'Amelio show rocks. It's just honestly, it makes. I don't know of what the intention of the show is, because maybe I watch it differently to another person, or maybe we both do. I don't walk out of it like after I've watched the season going, A, I want to consume more of their content. B, I want to follow these people more. I just feel bad for them. And then I go, ooh, I can't believe they're showing this. I say that like 3 times an episode. I go, why would they put that in?
Yeah. Why would they leave that in? Like,
a lot of it makes them.
That?
I mean, I guess that's the point. They're supposed to make it look real, and they show like the I guess the ugly side of that world in LA and Hollywood, and which is good. But then it's like, oh, sometimes it portrays them quite poorly.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the intention.
I have no freaking idea. I have no idea what the intention is behind it.
But I guess the Kardashians does that too. Like they fight and shit.
Yeah, the Kardashians are on a new level though. Like they'll slap each other. They'll like get into full bitch fights. Like that's different because, and that'll be if the D'Amelios continue to do this like over and over again, like the Kardashians did. They'll turn into that as well. The Kardashians are so used to just living life on camera that they don't give a fuck about what's out there.
It's not the same vibe. The D'Amelio show is definitely more of a toned down PG look into their life, whereas like the Kardashians is like, we're going out for coffee today and let's have a fucking cat fight.
Yeah.
Like the Kardashians is definitely more of like it's not about like the business moves of their family. It kind of is these days, I think. Like the new season felt like that. It was like, oh, what's Kim up to? She's launching a makeup line or whatever.
Yeah.
But the D'Amelio show is definitely much focused around their professional work rather than their personal lives. The Kardashians is definitely focused around their personal lives. It's like, oh, she's dating Thingo. Then they had a fight. It's kind of different vibe. And I feel like they overshoot more for the Kardashians. It feels like the D'Amelio show, they go like, today we're filming. So it's a filming day, and then they don't film for another week. And then it doesn't feel like, it feels like there's big gaps in between the filming as well when you watch it.
Because
like,
there is, I guess. You
like,
can tell,
so last time, Charlie, but anyway, dude, people who don't give a fuck about this are probably hating this. But
for sure. Absolutely.
I think it's fascinating.
I do think it's fascinating. I get a real kick out of it. I like watching stuff like that.
The saddest part about the whole season was when Landon Barker, he goes, oh yeah, I went to a vegan school. And I was like, oh my God. It's crazy that I learned that existed. Like I learned something. I walked away from that show like, oh, let's learn a new thing.
Yeah.
There's schools regarding dietary requirements.
I have no idea what that means.
What does that even mean?
I
went
don't
to a
know.
vegan
They didn't
school.
even know what it meant on the show. And he's like, I couldn't tell you. It just is a vegan school.
Like I went to a lactose intolerant school.
I went to a gluten intolerant school. I went to a not going to shit myself today school.
Like I understand maybe like if a canteen were like we're going gluten free, but like was it like an intentional choice of like parents go, oh, let's send it to a vegan?
I don't know. It's so strange. It's so strange. Anyway, all right. Big news in the.
Oh, actually, another thing. It was fascinating watching him trying to figure out how to use a mop.
Oh,
Because
dude.
they try and they put them in situations where they're trying to make them look like real people, and he's clearly never used a mop before. And the mum goes like, "Have you ever used a mop?" And he's like a couple times at school, but he doesn't really know how to work.
Nah, man's just gliding it over nothing.
Yeah. To be fair, I haven't used a mop that much in my life, but I still know how to use one.
Yeah, how many times have you used a mop? If
I used to mop
you
up. Mum used to make me
Okay.
mop the kitchen.
Okay, fair.
Actually, not make me. I'd be like, "Mum, can I please mop the kitchen? I'm the best son ever."
Stop it. Oh my God. Why don't you not mop our floors?
Not my mum.
True. Damn.
Right.
Fuck, you got me there. Ah.
And also, the last thing I said was a lie, so that's another reason. Can we talk about? I got a lot of good submissions from last week.
From what?
I posed the very important question, and I feel like we're all thinking it, but I'm the only one to goddamn say these things. I said, "Do you reckon anyone's ever rooted in just gumboots?"
Yeah.
And I guess it led to a discussion of what's the most unattractive type of footwear. But going back to that original question, I meant, has anyone... Because this is the thing. If you've ever rooted in... I don't mean rooted in gumboots, because obviously that would happen a lot at music festivals, right?
Yeah.
Because the thing about if you're naked except for gumboots, you've made a conscious decision to get naked and then put the gumboots back on.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, you didn't say that last week.
Of course that's what I meant.
But I didn't have that mental imagery. I didn't even think of that. I was just
what pants are going over gumboots?
True. You have to take everything off, then put them back on.
And then, so that's what I wanted to know. And then it led to a discussion on what's the weirdest thing you've ever rooted in. And we got to some submissions from people who listened.
All right. What are these submissions?
Just heard the pod from Friday. This is from Marcus.
Oh, shit. We haven't spun the wheel.
That can wait.
Yeah.
I had one of my friends said he once did it in the fake disguise glasses. It's like, I don't quite know the context. And I clarified. I was like, do you mean the Groucho Marx ones with the fake nose? like the Harry Potter glasses with the fake nose?
Schnoz.
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, full on. Dude, who is the other person participating in this shag?
How can you actually I get if it was like a joke, right? Like,
I don't reckon I could
funny.
get it up wearing disguise glasses. I feel so goofy.
Could you imagine? All right, you're hitting it from the back, right? And then I turn around and I just look up at you and I'm wearing those glasses and the funny nose thing as well. That would be shocking. What's this one? What is it? Oh, dude, I'm sitting on the edge.
Share this.
Oh, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat. What is it?
I can't share the name, but I'll share this after. So I shouldn't be doing this on the pod, but I've just started reading the DMs from Luke and Meg, and we have a really, really important bit of correspondence regarding the Leonard story that I told about the guy who played pool.
Is it Leonard?
No, but it's someone who knows the guy.
No! Oh my God.
No. It's not somebody who knows him personally. It's someone who's had a similar experience to me.
He's done it
with
to
the same
many.
guy.
You have to get Tyler out.
I will.
That's so funny.
Oh,
okay.
that's crazy.
Okay,
Sorry, let's stay focused.
We'll stay focused. So what are some other things people have rooted in? So we've got the Harry Potter glasses.
This one from Jordan. Hey guys, answering your question for the strangest thing I've ever had sex in. It was this and only this. And he sent a picture of a gold Homer chain.
No.
Like necklace.
What?
Necklace, sorry. God, I get a lot of shit online.
Wait, what? A Simpson? Oh, it's Bart.
Homer.
No, it's
Bart.
Bart Simpson.
Oh, it is Bart. Sorry.
It's Bart Simpson, and he's wearing he's got grills in, and he's blinged out completely on the phone. Oh my God! Wait.
I refuse to believe that anyone would.
Oh, that's so weird.
Get down to that.
That is so strange.
This one's a weird flex. It's from Zach. Not a weird costume or anything, but I've done the deed in Timberland boots. I'm from New York. Tim's are mandatory footwear. That's just a flex. Aren't they expensive boots?
I don't know. What are they?
Timberlands. They're just streetwear work boots.
Oh,
aren't they?
I don't know.
I mean, Google. I'm pretty sure they're just yeah.
Timberland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tyler, we have a really
yeah.
important thing you should come in for.
Dude, the most exciting thing has just popped out.
So, all right, we got to put this on hold because I'm so excited.
This is incredible.
So, do you remember when the guys, we all went to the pub?
Yeah, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
For the 50th time this month. Nah.
We played pool.
Yep.
And we met a certain fellow. And
the hustler.
I changed his name on the podcast to Leonard.
Yeah, I remember his real name.
Right.
Yeah.
I told that story on the podcast.
Oh my God.
And then we've received some correspondence. Not from Leonard.
Oh, but from a fellow.
He goes, I'm listening to, this is from Andrew.
Yeah.
I'm listening to episode 38 right now. And this Leonard that is good at pool, is he by any chance named, and he says the guy's actual name.
What?
He goes, because we've had a fella at the Grand, should I even say the pub? It's another local pub that I know of. Right? Because we've had a fella.
Oh, I don't even know that pub.
It's in a pub in our area. So it's same name, same area.
Man's pub hopping.
Right?
Yeah.
We've had a guy at this pub that loves a pool table lurk. Very similar vibe to this Leonard. He also takes selfies with everyone he talks to and now writes us Christmas cards every year.
Wow, okay. Damn, we should have gotten the...
We should have stuck around.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I should have given him my personal address. I could have been...
Dude, that would have been so goaded.
I had no idea that Christmas cards were on the table.
Because, I have such a... I, myself, even as a kid, I remember, when we used to go to, play cricket at my dad's house, he'd go to the park and my three brothers and I would be playing cricket with Dad, and there'd be that one lonely kid who'd be like, oh, do you mind if I play too?
Yeah.
And Dad would be like, yeah, mate, come on, jump in. And I'd be like, who do you think you are?
Dad used to do that at the MCG. You know, you used to have a kick of the footy.
Yeah.
And say if there was another family that didn't have a footy, Dad would be like, and come in, boys, we'll have a kick together. And I'd be like, Dad, I don't want to kick with Dad.
No, exactly. I'd be like, why are you ruining our family moment with this loser kid? And that's carried on into adulthood. And so when Leonard came over to our pool table, straight away I was so off the entire thing. And then it just got even more bizarre when he asked for the selfie, asked if we had Instagram and blah, 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 blah. And so to learn that maybe he was just a genuinely good guy looking to spread Christmas cheer.
No, I think it's just a guy just lurking local pool tables.
He absolutely Polaroids that shit and hangs them on his wall. That's what he sounds like.
Yeah, but
he sounds like the man to go around to different pubs, take selfies with people, and then make a collection on his wall.
Yeah.
Bro, just every night he comes home from whatever I can't say this. I was about to say something. No, I'm going to say it. He comes up, hypothetically, in a video game. This is not what he does, but hypothetically in a video game, he comes home from work every night. He's got his collection of Polaroids of pool tables from all over Melbourne, and it's in a wall, covers the walls. He just takes all of his clothes up, oils himself up, and just sits in the room jerking his cock.
He sticks the 8-ball up his ass.
Blake's making it worse in the corner.
Blake said he sticks the 8-ball up his arsehole.
And now Blake's emoting like in Fortnite. He's dancing. He's moving. Dude, that is crazy.
So
what
Andrew,
a revelation.
We have met the same
Christmas
person.
cards.
It is the same guy.
I don't want one of those Christmas cards because I think I know what he's using for the glue and or for the snow.
You open it up and it just smells like gingerbread and lube.
Dude, I feel like this arc is not
sticky.
over in my life.
No, it's not.
We will be coming back.
I want to
Absolutely.
start also lurking local pool tables because you know that it's not going to take. I give it a few weeks before we run into.
It was a Sunday night.
Sunday night. That's so good. Oh man.
I need to get on this Christmas card list.
I know. I actually want to be. Can we go hunting when we get home?
You know what? It's. I love situations like this because I think sometimes people go, "Oh, there's no way all this stuff really happens to them on the podcast. How much of these stories are true?" I'm telling you, this guy
everything.
Okay, that's crazy. I love that.
You know what though? That's the thing. It's so annoying when people say that because it the same shit would happen to them. It's just they don't have our like viewpoint of it, you know. They don't have a comedic like purpose to keep any of what happens to them in their brains, you know, or they don't see the funniest like possible situation in front of them, you know, like normal people,
right.
everyone, like people come up.
Normal people.
No, you know what I mean? They're like people come up and be like,
too good for normal people, are we? Too good.
I'm not a normal person. That's literally neurotypical. Divergent, sorry. I'm neurodivergent.
Every time people say that, like I always just think about that movie series Divergent.
Oh my God. That's pretty much what it's about, though.
Yeah, I know.
She's divergent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I know that added nothing, but that's just what I think about.
Good to know the inner workings of your brain, sir. Thank you for sharing.
All good. I'll be here for the remainder of the episode. If you need me, let me know. Sorry, yeah, you want to talk about something else?
Yeah, Chicken Run 2 has been dropped. The trailer.
Yeah, so
And I don't know I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. And it's not because I don't like the trailer or anything about that. It's more just like it's so far after. It just feels like this weird cash grab. They're like, oh, you know what's going to pop at the cinemas that everyone is going to watch and everyone's going to take their kids to? Chicken Run 2.
that wasn't the strategy at all because it's Netflix only.
Sorry. I mean, fuck.
So clearly you weren't in that board meeting.
You know what I mean, though? Like, they're more people are going to go.
Well, what I think might have happened is who knows how it was acquired or if it was made for Netflix. But what could have happened is they made the movie and then they were like, you know, they just like, oh, maybe we just put it on Netflix.
No.
Is that the new straight to DVD?
Huh?
Like, remember, like back in the day, like
Yeah.
if something wasn't even good enough to make the cinema, it'd be like a straight to DVD release for like B grade movies.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
reckon
absolutely that.
This is just like the
Yeah.
new version of that is straight to streaming.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is a bit strange that they didn't put it in cinemas because I feel like that could have had some nostalgia, and even just like
Yeah,
new
but there's
kids will
value
just go
in
see it.
Netflix also just taking it from the get-go because more people are going to sign up, especially now that you can't steal other people's like profiles and stuff. Like, more people are going to like sign up for that. More people are going to watch it. Like, it's a good play. Don't get me wrong. I respect it. However, I just like the voice actors are obviously different.
Are they?
Just because they're too old to play the characters now.
I don't know. I haven't seen the original. Here's the thing. So the original
What?
one, this is where I'm going to be interested to watch it because that was, as I've said many times on this pod, one of the 3 VCRs, like VHS tapes that my grandma had.
Yeah.
It was the Great Race, Shark Tale, and Chicken Run, right?
Yeah.
So I watched Chicken Run a million times as a kid, and
We all did, brother.
I haven't watched it recently enough to where I remember exactly what the characters sounded like, except for the put your head between your legs and kiss your butt goodbye.
Pew. Yeah.
Good to see those guys back in the trailer, by the way.
Yeah,
So they
it was
popped up, and that was
Yeah.
that made me happy.
very good.
Look, I think it seems fun.
No,
Let's
it's
just watch it
definitely
with an
gonna be
open
fun.
mind.
No. It's definitely fun. I can't get the whole thing out of my mind that I'm like, it's just, I don't know.
You
It's
feel like they're trying to rehash nostalgia for no reason.
yeah, I'm just worried that it's going to be like a Shrek 4 situation.
I heard rumors of a Shrek 5 recently.
No, surely. Let
Yeah,
it go.
It's a thing, isn't it?
Did you guys not see the end of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? It clearly led to something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that
At
wasn't
the
a
end of Puss in
Shrek
Boots.
one. That was
At the end, Shrek, Donkey, and Fiona are looking at Puss.
Yeah.
true.
That new Puss in Boots one was sick.
Do you think they're going to do it in that style though? Like if they do,
So good if they
God,
movie was top 10.
oh my God, it was
Oh,
so
dude.
good. Puss in Boots was such a good movie.
Puss
Like,
would have
the-
shagged in gumboots.
Oh,
That's who would have done it.
Dude, he's literally Pussy in Boots.
Yeah.
He is.
The whole time.
He's
Yeah.
literally
There's
Pussy
2
in Boots.
movies about
exactly.
shagging in gumboots.
Dude. Oh
Yeah.
my God. We found him. We found who fucks in gumboots.
That would be a great third one where they change it to Puss in Gumboots and it's about him kind of being washed up and like he's like just
Someone's going to make a porno of
he's a
that
humble
now.
farmer.
You've just started one.
Dude, there would already be Puss in Boots. If it exists on the internet, it's Rule 34. If it
Yeah.
exists, there's porn of it.
Yeah, true. So weird though.
And also, like, Come on.
Someone's fucking a cat. Mm.
Yeah, but like he's like a pretty.
What?
I was gonna say sexy cat. He's Spanish. He's a sexy. Antonio Banderas has a very sexy voice.
Yeah.
I reckon
don't
it's
know,
the sexiest accent.
I don't know. There's I think the fish. What's her name? Lola.
Shark Tale.
Yeah, Lola. Whew.
And people like Lola Bunny as well.
Yeah, Lola Bunny is.
But then they nerfed. They totally nerfed her tits in the latest patch.
Yeah, no. The one where she had titties. That was. Oh my god.
It's like this PC bullshit.
Oh, dude, I had that was confused the shit out of me as a kid. Yeah. So confused. I was like, wait, what's going on here?
They
Why
lopped
am
off
I
those
feeling
bunnies,
this way?
dude.
Yeah, now they've lopped off the tits, so it's not great. But anyway.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Doc?
Not those tits.
But yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about this new movie. What else, Luke? What else have we got to chat about? We've got... Oh!
Still haven't spun the wheel.
Oh, shit, yes. We're almost... yeah.
No, I want to hear this. How can we just spin the wheel at the end now?
No.
That's how we end the app.
Okay, we'll end the app like
Because
that.
I feel like we've been going for too long.
Dude, I just cringe thinking about it. I realized what makes me the most uncomfortable, like, just ever.
People touching your elbow.
No, not even. No, it's worse than that. Okay, don't do it.
Well,
It still makes me uncomfortable.
Proving my
but
point.
It's not the thing that makes me the most uncomfortable, and it's like, you know, it just makes the autism peak. Like, just no idea what the fuck to do. All social cues shut off. Strangers fighting in public, or like having a disagreement in public.
Everyone.
No, but it's like I don't even know where to look. Like my body like shuts down, especially when it's not like not even like the outright fight, not like full on
I don't
going
like having
to town,
a disagreement.
right? Having like a disagreement. Like we were in Aldi and there was a mother
Yeah, I remember this.
and a son in front of us.
She was going off at the sun.
And she was going off the son, and the son was actually like not being that bad. He was just being like, I don't know, was setting boundaries or something, like doing something that wasn't even bad. And the mum was just like going to like town, and then he started.
And then I looked at her like, I gave her a look like oh, I'm watching ya.
No,
you know what I mean? Like I gave her
yeah.
like we can all hear. So if you want to continue this, just letting you know, we're all watching, right? And she stopped for a bit out of embarrassment, and then I think she couldn't hold it anymore, and she kept going.
And it was like, that's the thing. It wasn't the outright like fight or anything, right? It's like that disagreement that you have try to have through gritted teeth. You're like, well, you know, maybe if you just stop being a fucking this, then we can just get through it. And they're like, well, I don't want to do that. And it's like, oh my God. And I don't know, I melt down. My brain shuts off. I start like internally convulsing.
I'm not watching that jerking off in the corner. Like,
yeah,
no one likes it.
You're just like, oh yeah, that's a thing, right? Like I'm internally like combusting.
No, I'm just like, oh my God, this is like the shows we watch, but IRL. So I just like, I look for popcorn.
No, so you look for popcorn. You're like, oh my God, this is entertaining. No, you see it as entertainment.
But it's like that cringe entertainment where it's like The Office, where you're like, there's stuff in it where you're like, oh, that's funny, but I can't look away, but I'd want to.
No, see, I'm the opposite. I'm like, oh, get me the fuck out of there. I don't want to be there. I'm like, internally, I feel like you know when you put a soda can underwater and it like crimples up? That's what I feel like. I feel like everything goes, I feel like a sultana. Yeah. Why is it salty? You know? The only people who have seen, that was from Ice Age like 3.
I do not remember Ice Age 3.
Oh,
I would have seen it.
What
maybe.
about when he drinks the water?
That's the one where like the other mammoths, there's like Manny has a love interest lady mammoth.
Yeah. No, that's the second one. The third one is when they have the kid, right? Continental Drift.
Okay, I definitely haven't seen that.
And then he drinks the water and he's like, why is it salty?
I just feel like, is that the one like where everything starts to melt?
Yeah, everything melts.
Is that in the second one?
No, so the second one is when they're like getting ready for it, and then the third one it's already melted, I think.
Like one of those series where it just fell off. It's a Stuart Little situation, as I call it. You know, the second one.
I don't think it fell off.
The second one had merit, but then it just you know what else? Like Open Season. What a great opening thing. And then they made a second one. Was there ever Hoodwink 2? Hoodwink is going to be one of the most underrated animated films of all time.
I
Change your
disagree.
name, Keith.
Yeah, there's some really funny parts in it.
I've got horns that open bottles. I got horns that hold my keys. I got horns that hold my other horns. Dude, it's so good.
But that's like, there's only a few things in it that are, I don't know, the animation as well is fucked. It's weird. I'm sorry. Okay, I know it's an unpopular opinion.
See, now I feel like you in LD. I'm like, I don't want to be here.
You're the soda can.
Yeah, I'm crumpling up with these opinions.
Get me out of here.
These takes aren't based. Yuck. These takes stink, dude.
Oh, dude.
Oh, man, you just dropped a hot, steamy load of dog shit out of your mouth, man. Ooh-wee. Like hoodwinked. Man, next you're going to tell me that Surf's Up sucks and I'll cry.
No, that's goated and will forever be goated.
Surf's Up's probably
Surf's Up
the
2
best animated
is
film.
disgusting
Yeah, that's
and
another
shouldn't
great
exist. All right. Luke, what are you hoping for this weekend?
I just feel like I'm being a bummer lately, but guys, I'm so tired and it's catching up to me. We slept for 15 hours each when we got here.
Yeah.
So I had to wake up at 4:30, get to the airport, flying international.
We had 2 hours of sleep that night, though.
Flew into Wellington and then drive another 2.5 hours or whatever after the 3.5 hour flight or whatever it was.
Tired.
Anyway, it was a 12-hour round trip from
Yeah.
between door to door when we got to Airbnb, right? So we just all went to bed at like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Like dorks.
Yeah.
Which is like 6 p.m. Melbourne time.
I did not even care how I looked. I was just like, no, I just need to get to sleep. I'm sorry. I just walked straight upstairs and was like blinders on. Like,
you didn't care how you looked.
no, I meant like I'm not socializing with anyone tonight, you know? I was just like, all right,
No one.
in the door, upstairs, straight away.
Anyway, so we all slept for like 15 hours. And today, I think I slept for 13 hours last night as well. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm like dying.
No, you're sick. We're
but
still getting over a sickness as
to
well.
answer your question, definitely wind down.
Yeah,
I've said that like 3 weeks in a row now.
I think I'm going to go with a wind down. However, I don't know. Even if it's a turn up, I feel like I could maybe have like, I could kind of turn it up, I reckon, for this weekend. I could do that.
I'm looking forward to the shows again. As I say this every week. It's like the shows, the hour that I'm on stage, dude, I turn it on. And then as soon as I walk off stage, I just I melt.
Crumple. Yeah.
But doing the second biggest show I've ever done in Auckland this Friday. And my parents are coming.
Yeah,
You know,
dude,
it's-
how weird is that? Your parents are coming like overseas
Yeah,
to see you
'cause
perform.
they're doing like a trip around New Zealand and it kind of intentionally to coincide with my tour, but also like, yeah, I guess they were just like, oh, we'll go when you're there.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? Frenchie and Tom and stuff are also going to be there. So they're going to be...
They're all going to be
they're in New
together.
Zealand too. So my parents are going to be sitting next to Frenchie watching my show.
That's so
it's just like
weird.
two people from different parts of my life that I very rarely interject. The only time like my comedy friends and my family really ever meet is occasionally at birthday celebrations.
Yeah, but your mum loves Frenchie.
She's like,
Because he puts
"Oh."
on he defaults back to his like
No, he's Ben.
lovely. Yeah, it's Ben.
Oh, your friend Benjamin, very lovely. Yeah,
He's
he used to be the school teacher. Oh, very lovely.
The first time she said that, I was like, Benjamin.
Like, I don't have a friend called Ben.
Benjamin. I was like, who's Benjamin? And you were like, Frenchie. And I'm like, no shit. Why did I think that was his name? I was
That was
like,
his first name.
yeah, I was like, Frenchie. That's all I ever knew
There actually
him as.
probably is someone listening to this that just
And-
found out.
Yeah.
Had a first name.
And then I was like, oh, no shit.
Did you think he was like Seal
Yeah.
or like Pink?
I just like...
Or it's like it's a stage name. It's like
I
they have
know.
real names too.
I know,
Isn't Pink's name Alicia?
Yeah, I don't know, something like that. I just thought, I was like, oh, no one had ever told me what his real name was. And so when she was like, Benjamin's lovely, I'm like, who's Benjamin? Who have you been speaking to?
You know Jim Jeffries' real name isn't Jim Jeffries?
Yes, I did know
It's like
about
James
this one.
and then like something else. Like
Yeah.
Jeffries is like, I'm pretty sure, a completely made up last name.
Yes, it is.
I don't want to...
No, it is, yeah. And we didn't
don't
find
know how I
that out
found
that
that
long ago.
No. Maybe I listened on like
yeah.
a podcast or something. I'm not sure.
All right. So I'm going for a wind down. You're going for a wind down.
I'm
Pray to
sorry, guys.
Jesus.
I know, you know what? Come December, I know it's only in like a week, but I'll be more ready for the silly season.
No, you won't.
I just let me lie to these people's faces, for fuck's sake.
Let me lie.
Let me live in this utopia where I don't want to die all the time.
Okay, in December, which is in like a week's time, you're going to be
saying, like,
completely revitalized.
I just need a week. And then this week I've got like 7 shows and I'm like, just another week.
All right. Do you want to spin it for me? Because I'm holding it up.
No, I don't. You just do it.
I'll
I can't
do it.
look at it.
All right.
Oh.
Stop.
Wind down, baby.
No! Oh my God, it was on the cusp. It's a turn up. Luke, what if we use our second spin?
No, we...
What if we use it? Because like...
I'm so scared that the New Year's Eve one. I feel like I'm just saving it for New Year's in case. Because I'm turning up on New Year's.
What if we...
Saving it for the last week of the year, I think.
Yeah.
I just can't afford to risk it.
We can't.
I'm not winding down for New Year's. I refuse to. I'll quit the pod.
But what happens if we spin the wheel on New Year's and both times it goes wind down?
I don't know. Last episode, we go it with a fucking bummer.
No.
Call it a quit. I refuse
Call
to.
it quits.
Call it quits.
All right. This weekend, guys,
We're turning up.
muster any of the energy, anything that you have left in your body and in your brain and fucking use that shit to turn up, guys. All right? Get some bevies in ya. Get pumped. We're getting loose on the weekend.
You don't have to even do that. It doesn't matter which beverage, you know. I've recently been consuming this lemon lime bitters cordial and not going to lie, that's getting me pretty turned.
Yeah, dude, that's what...
Yeah.
It's just a beverage. Any beverage that's going to get you fucking pumped, you know?
Like I need a Barocca and a hug. Completely honest with you.
That's the saddest sentence you've ever said. And you got tears in your eyes as
Dude.
you just looked at me and you got tears in your eyes. You're like, I need a Barocca and a hug. And I'm
Crying. I keep crying because I think I tore like a blood vessel in my eye. I don't know how. I think it's from just being awake for too long. And then Meg thinks my eyes are yellow.
Yeah, they're a little bit tinged yellow, but I think it's just because you're bloodshot. You also can't hear out of one of your ears.
Yeah, one of my
That's
ears
probably
is
the
broken.
biggest concern here.
I was listening to a podcast last night in bed and I go, Meg, I think they didn't mix the audio of this in one ear. Can you put on my headphones? And then she puts it on and she's like, no, it sounds perfectly fine. I was like, awesome. Good to know.
Just me then.
It's just a my head issue. All good.
All right.
I think I'm breaking one bit at a time, but it feels like it's neck up. Dude, neck down, I feel fucking great. I feel fabulous. Dude, I'm look at this. Ooh.
You
Dude,
do not.
neck up, I cannot control. I'm stuffy. I walked on stage last night with the biggest headache. I shouldn't say this, but this is too real. Because I turned it on. I did a good show.
Do the D'Amelio show right now. Turn it on.
What does that mean?
Just be real. You know?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, you're true. This is like the shit where I go, why the hell did they put this out?
Yeah.
Like Blake's like going, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, blah, 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 first show of the New Zealand tour. He's getting everyone pumped.
Yeah.
Well, there's Luke. As he's saying Luke Kidgel, I just turn to Tyler and I just go, I have the biggest headache. Ow. And then he looks at me like, ugh. And then my face just goes, whoosh, and I put this smile on and I walk out and I'm in the lights and there's like 800 people staring at me. And then I was like halfway through the show and I was just like, I want to die, but I only have 40 minutes left.
Oh,
But I
God.
did a good show.
I almost passed out.
I gave it everything. And I think I even gave it more out of fear of not giving it everything. I was like, I need to do a good show.
I haven't passed out or like even felt like I've needed to properly pass out. Like actually brink like, holy shit, I'm about to KO right now. And then yesterday I think it was like a combination between me standing up for a long time and also not having enough food. My glucose levels just plummeted, because those who have like issues with glucose, or they've got diabetes and stuff, know that once you start to go under like your blood sugar, like once your sugar levels drop under like a certain level, they just plummet. It goes really fast, like quickly downhill really fast. And you're doing crowd work. So this is like maybe the third time in the show that I actually have to be switched on. And I'm like, holy shit. I either have to get this shot or I'm going to pass out. So I'm sitting down,
hey man,
trying to like
a
track
TikTok clip
you.
is not worth you passing out for.
I know, but I was like, this is the first time I've done this job.
The clip.
Literally, I was like, this is the first time I've done this, and I'm gonna freaking pass out on my one job. And I was just so close. And then we met a service dog at the end. Someone bought, obviously, their service dog, because the dog goes everywhere. We got to meet that service dog, which was really nice. And then it alerted me. So,
what?
yeah.
What alert? Like
the dog alerted me. That's why I was like, oh, do you want to like, I was like talking to her for ages. And then I was like, oh, he'll probably like come out.
Oh, those dogs are so cool, man.
Yeah, it alerted me. Apparently it can smell glucose drop.
It can smell when your glucose is a flow rider low. Does it start singing the song? Does the dog, everybody go low, low?
Low, low. You got that apple pie of cheese.
That would be sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you saved the day. I heard about
Blake
this. You're a hero.
I was talking about the dog when Blake was actually the one that saved me.
Yeah.
He gave me...
It's the only time where Blake's constant sugar consumption comes in clutch. Meg's like, my blood glucose are low, and Blake's like, I got the thing for you.
And he just gave me this packet of the red twisty things.
When I was walking up the stairs just then, I was just hearing Meg explain like the blood glucose levels, and she was like, yeah, when it gets to a low point, it just plummets. So you like, and I was just like, that's the only time my diet has ever worked, because my sugars never plummet. Like, I don't think I've ever plummeted before.
Constantly high.
Thank God that you carry a raspberry twist like how other people carry their phone and wallet. It's just like
so funny.
Keys, phone, wallet, raspberry twist.
Blake's literally saved a life on this tour from his consumption.
Blake's a hero.
We can never give him shit for it ever again, because he's just going to be like, no, I'm saving this for saving a life, you know?
Yeah.
One day this comes in handy, and yesterday was the day.
Yep.
All right.
Godspeed. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are reluctantly turning up this weekend.
Yeah.
And just give me a week. Give me like 8 to 9, like, I was going to say business days, like business decades.
Decades.
I'll be like on my deathbed being like, yeah, I feel good. Actually, I've had a bit of a nap.
Turn up. Woo.
I just think we get home mid-December, and I'm so excited, dude. Which is fine, but I'm still looking forward to these New Zealand
Yeah,
shows.
I'm excited for these.
I'm really
hanging out.
I'll be honest, if you don't see much
nap.
on social media from me for the next 2 weeks, it's because I'm just giving these shows everything.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time I'm zoinked.
You're just surviving.
I went for a run today, first time in a week, because
So
I
bad.
felt like shit. We've been super busy. The first run back, when you stop, when you're doing fitness regularly, then you just have a week off. Oh,
Dude, it's not even the first run back. You're literally
so
sick.
sluggish.
You're sick.
Fully sick, dude. It was awesome. You should
Yeah,
be
dude.
there.
All right. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for listening, and we will see you again next week.
Goodbye.
Bye. Goodbye, my lovers. Goodbye, my friends. You have been the one. You have been the one for me. Thank you.
Talking about a few weeks ago, when you ironically sing, it sounds beautiful.
Oh, that
So
wasn't.
annoying.
Oh my god, no, that wasn't even. Turn the cameras off. Stop them from rolling.
Oh, why have we hit the cute quota for the app?